Welcome back, everyone. Joining us now is Allison Watkins, who is with the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Office. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us here on Concho Valley Live.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now, you guys always have some kind of seminar or class going on for the public. You have your next one this weekend. It's called Turf, Trees, and Tomatoes.
Yes.
So it's going to be about turf, trees, and tomatoes.
Yeah.
What exactly are you going to go over?
Yeah, so we're wanting to get a head start on spring. It's still February, but this is February 29th. So it's almost spring. We're going to be talking about the things that are most important to home gardeners. They just happen to start with T's. So they're the 3 T's of Texas horticulture. So turf, of course, we want to help people know that they can have a beautiful lawn that doesn't have to waste water. So we're going to talk about how to have a healthy, beautiful green lawn. You know, that's a very valuable part of a home landscape. It can be enjoyable if you want your kids to be able to play without getting stickers in them, or your pets. It can be done, but a lot of people kind of just give up because they think, I don't want to waste water, and it's just too hard, it's impossible. It's not impossible to have a nice green lawn, so we'll talk about that. There's a specialist coming from Dallas, Dr. Chrissy Seeger. She's going to be talking, she'll be giving 2 different programs on lawn care. Okay. And then I'll be talking about trees, so we'll talk about how to plant new trees, you know, what are good landscape trees to choose, how to plant them, how to be the most successful with them, and then I'll also talk about mature tree care. If you have large trees, how to prune and how to best take care of your trees. Those are also very important foundational plants for your landscape, really valuable things to have in your yard. And then tomatoes are the most important vegetable. If anyone that wants to grow vegetables, most everyone's going to want to at least grow tomatoes. And they're delicious and popular, but they're not the easiest thing to grow. They can be a little tricky, so we have a specialist coming up down from Lubbock, Dr. Russ Wallace. He's a vegetable specialist, and he's going to talk about tomatoes and vegetable gardening in general.
Do tomatoes grow well here in West Texas?
They grow well in the cooler season. So they're kind of funny. They're not cold weather plants. They can't take a freeze, but they're not really hot weather plants either. Right. You know, they like the cooler temperatures above freezing. So that's where it gets hard with tomatoes. When people want to grow great big giant tomatoes, those don't do so well in the heat. The plants just don't make the tomatoes when it's really hot, the big varieties anyway. So cherry tomatoes do awesome. If you want to grow little cherry tomatoes, those will do really well all through the spring, summer, and into the fall. And I love cherry tomatoes because they have so much flavor. A lot of the tomatoes you kind of get from the grocery store nowadays don't have as much flavor, but cherry tomatoes, they taste really good. So, but there are other options besides cherry tomatoes. There are options that will do well here. You have to be real selective as to what you plant. You'll be more successful if you do good variety selection and if you utilize some of these tips that Dr. Wallace will share. Which
is why it's so important to attend seminars like these so that they can explain what exactly it is that you can and can't grow wherever you live. Yeah, West Texas is a little bit challenging, but it can totally be done, and we've got some information to help. Yeah, and the cool thing I think about growing your own stuff is that it's satisfying once you finish and you're able to consume that and give that to your family. It's just a great feeling. It tastes better when you grow it yourself. Right, absolutely. Now this is exciting because, you know, when I first moved to West Texas, I had this kind of idea that you could only grow things like succulents and stuff in your garden, but you told us before that's not the case. Yeah, you can do a lot more than that. There are so many options. I'm glad you mentioned that because we're kind of in a place in the geography of Texas where we can go either way. We can have beautiful desert-style landscapes for sure. We can grow cacti, and we can grow desert plants that you can't grow in the east where it rains a lot. But we don't. That's not the only options we have. We have a wide range of different styles of plants, different kinds, colors, shapes, sizes. So we're in a really good spot to choose your own style of what you like in your yard. And so we'll really hone in on the how to have a good lawn, how to have beautiful, healthy trees, and how to grow tomatoes and vegetables at this seminar. But, you know, we have programs all the time on all different topics. And if anyone's interested, I have a newsletter you can sign up for to get, you know, once a month to see what kind of programs we're doing. All right, there you go, everyone. If you want to learn how to grow turf, trees, and tomatoes, you can visit the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Seminar. That's going to be happening this Saturday, February 29th from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. That's all going to be happening at the Tom Green 4-H building located off North U.S. Highway 67. For more information, you can call that number on your screen, 325-659-6528. Allison, thank you so much for joining us once again. Thank you. I'll be right back.